Wednesday, guys, and welcome to another, episode of WIP Wednesday. So if you're new, I'm Adrian, and Kiwi is my Indian ringneck. Last week, I skipped WIP Wednesday, because I've been working for, 2.5 weeks straight on a huge order for preemie sized baby beanies. Let's see. I've got a couple here that I can show you. I have gone through so many full skeins of skeins. I'm going to do like a poll, I think, of which people say. Because Casey says it's skein. I said it was skein. And she was like, no, it's skein. Anyways. But I have tons of different colors. Benjamin is weaving in the ends for me. Right here, I have a total of 30 in this bin over here. I'm not going to pull them all out because, like I said, they're just preemie size beanies. And Benjamin's weaving the ends in for me. I did take a little bit of footage. It's only like a couple of seconds long. But I'll go ahead and I'll insert it right here. So, still making baby beanies. I think I have about 50 or so left to go. Got some worked up over here that I've done today. I've got another 20 right there in that bin. Benjamin has been so kind as to weave in ends for me. I think there's about 100 in here. Say hi, Ben. Hi. There's another 30 in here, I think. And yeah, I think total he's got like 160 in here. So I think at this point I have about 20 left to go. I think it was an order of 210 preemie sized beanies. So I think I'm making pretty good time. I give on all my made to order listings in my Etsy shop. I always give myself about 6 weeks. So I'm making really good time as far as that goes. Because yeah, I think it's about 20 that I have left, and then we'll have to finish weaving in the ends and do the washing, and packaging and all of that. So, within the next 2 or 3 days, I'll be finished with that one. Now, for my birthday, which was on April 20th, it was the same day that Easter was, I actually did a 37% off in my Etsy shop for my birthday because I turned 37 on April 20th. And I did get a couple of orders from that. One of them is for some necklaces and an amigurumi bead that I'll have to make. I'll start on that as soon as I'm finished with the baby beanies. And then one of them is for a ready to ship item, so I'll be getting those out as quickly as I can. Or, I'll probably get that out tomorrow, at the very latest. So, it's been a pretty productive, 2 weeks, busy 2 weeks. I have started a couple of legs for jumping spiders. I do still have 2 pumpkins that I need to finish up for Scream Hollow, but after those 2, I think I'm going to be switching over to making some jumping spiders because I think I already have like 20 plus pumpkins for Scream Hollow. In May, we open up for 1 weekend for the Halloween museum. They're doing a Halloween, a halfway to Halloween kind of thing, where they're opening the museum up that we have in the park, and we are doing a vampire masquerade ball. I don't know if I'm going to be working the ticket booth or if I'm going to be dressed up yet, so I don't know. I think that's going to be a fun weekend. It's like the first weekend in May. Yeah. It's right before Benjamin's birthday. Benjamin turns 20 in May, and I work the 2 days before his birthday. So, but after that, I have all the way up until I think September to keep making amigurumi for Scream Hollow's gift shop. So I still have a little bit of time to get some jumping spiders in and some bats in. I need to get some bats because I've only made one bat so far this year. And if we're gonna have a bat, if we're gonna have a bat giveaway this year, I'm gonna need to make a couple more. But I did start the jumbo spider. I'm working this up with the Bernat blanket with an 8mm hook, and this is just one of his legs. He's got another leg somewhere around here. I don't know. I started another one that's going to be much smaller, but it's in this gray yarn that has the rainbow in it. I found this in the scrap yarn bin that we recently went through during a live stream the other day. I was taking a break from making beanies just to kind of give my wrists a little bit of a break. But I wanted to stay busy, and so I wanted to go through the bin. So I have a lot of scrap yarn. If you did watch that live, I mentioned making a magic ball, which it has grown quite substantially since the last time you guys seen it in that live. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be some kind of a blanket, and I've just been adding worsted weight acrylic yarn to it. And I'm thinking that, it's probably going to be a scrap yarn blanket. I don't know how big it's going to be. I don't know. Maybe you guys can throw me some ideas as far as stitches. Excuse me. I don't know. We'll have to see over the next couple of weeks or months how big this gets. I don't know how much it weighs or anything like that. I do know that some of the scraps in here are only like maybe this long. Like I'm only gonna get like 1, maybe 2 stitches out of it. And some of it I pulled from the scrap yarn bin, and some of it is from making these beanies. But I'm sure over the next couple of months I will be doing other projects with, weight for acrylic. I use that yarn, for the amigurumi. I don't often use a weight 4 though for wearables. I try to, for the most part, stick with 3s and lower for wearables. But yeah. Also, another thing that's happened over the last couple of weeks is my mom, for those of you that are new, you guys don't know her, but she used to come on my live stream all the time, but since then she's gone back to work full time. But she works, her work is like right in the town square, and there's a lot of these locally owned boutiques. And she's been talking to some of these places and trying to get me, like, a consignment deal for some of them. Or at least one of them, because I don't know that I could produce enough wearables for multiple consignment shops. But some of the kind of boho types of things that I make, like I made her a dress that was very summery. You have to wear something underneath of it. And then, you know, some of my cardigans, like the Lotus Mandala cardigan, she wants to try to get those into some of these locally owned boutiques. She said that they get customers in there that don't buck at higher prices. Whereas that's one of the biggest problems I've had when it comes to wearables and selling wearables. A lot of people think they're absolutely gorgeous, but they're like, oh, well, I can go to Walmart or JCPenney or Ross or whatever and get something similar. The thing is they can't get something similar. They ultimately, they just don't want to pay the price for it. That's the biggest thing that I've run into with selling wearables. But anyways, I don't know if you guys can tell, my throat has been a little bit raw and sore lately. And I have been battling some migraines a lot recently, and I'm not sure what that's about. But I'm trying, I'm kind of doing the whole struggling through it type of thing, you know, just pushing through it so that, you know, I can get stuff done. I feel like it's better to get my work finished than to, you know, put it off towards the end where I feel like I'm pressured or rushing. But yeah, so that's kind of an update on what's been going on with me recently. I feel like I haven't uploaded any videos in a really long time, though I am glad that I did some batch recording for my stitch tutorials and my Granny Square Tuesday, because if I hadn't, I would not have been able to find the time to film those and work on these beanies. So, I mean, that was very helpful. And as soon as I finish these beanies, I'm gonna have to try to, well, I mean, I'm only making one bumblebee, so I mean, it won't be too big of a deal to work up that one bumblebee and then get back to work with the stitch tutorials and Granny Square Tuesday. But, you know, like I said, that's kind of an update on what has been going on with me lately. I don't know. I will be live tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. I wanted to show you guys what I got for my birthday. And I thought that might be a fun live stream. Now, I will say not all of it is here. In particular, the yarn that I got for my birthday is not all here because it's not all ordered yet. I have to wait until Friday for it to be ordered. But some of the things that I got for my birthday that are not necessarily yarn related did get here in time. And so I did want to share that with you guys during tomorrow's live. If you guys want to hit that notification bell, it will, you know, let you guys know. I originally had it scheduled for April 20th, and I just couldn't do it. I was too tired. I did not realize that I was going to be going to my mom's house for Easter and my birthday dinner. I didn't know we were having a birthday dinner. So, yeah, I was really worn out when I got home Easter evening. And so I went ahead and I rescheduled it. But anyways, guys, I will see you guys during tomorrow's live. I want to hear about you guys' Easters. So if you can't make it to tomorrow's live, let me know in the comments below. What did you do for Easter? Was it awesome? If you can make it to tomorrow's live, let me know in the chat. I don't know if you guys realize it or not, but I do read every single comment. Even if I don't always respond, I always read every single one. Yeah, I guess that's it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Thank you for, hanging out with me. I'm gonna probably go find a cough drop or something for my throat, because yeah, it's kind of bothering me right now. Anyways, guys, bye for now.